Hi everyone, I've got lots of waste to get rid of today. 2 containers here. That one's really full and this one's been on the bench for quite a while now. You may have seen a video I did on Facebook the other day where I showed what was in this pot, and I didn't empty it, but I just remembered there's this disposable cup that I had in here and I wanted to keep putting it in here to see how long it would take to decompose. There's a bit more of that plastic cup, so I'll just save these to put back in. I can definitely take this soil out now. I think I showed you that the other day. Take those bones out. We had a little bit of rain in the last couple of days, and since I did that video it's wet this soil, and now look how beautiful it is. A bit more plastic, so I'll just chuck it over here. The weeds are getting lots of nourishment in this back garden because I've got no plants here. See how beautiful that is? Another bone. Beautiful, beautiful. So, I think that's as good as, or as empty as I really need to have it. Now I'm going to put the really stinky waste in this one. It's not really stinky, but it's been on the bench for a long time. It's a bit sticky down the bottom actually. Not super bad though, but bit of stagnant water from my pond. Put these bits of plastic back in there. It's definitely getting eaten away, this plastic, slowly. It's basically breaking down, and I think that's because of the acidic nature of the waste is helping that break down. Now, will I bother putting some leaves on top of there? Probably. Better do it, hadn't I? I want a nice day like this, the soldier flies could be around somewhere. I'll have to get some grass clippings. I've got stacks of those at the moment. There we go. I've got to tidy up this garden one day. Get all the weeds out and actually try and grow something in it. Just on my to-do list. It's blowing a gale out here this afternoon, but I've got to get rid of this waste. And I haven't done anything to this pot for a month, so let's see, where did that just come from? There's a little something stuck in there. Look at that! Wow! And you can see there's the plastic cup still slowly disappearing but not having done much. See that? And this is what's left from that waste. Still a little bit of a way to go, not a whole lot though. That's the corn cobs. Can't break that one yet, it's a bit hard still. So almost done. Can't see any soldier flies in there though. The weather we've had lately has been hot, cold, hot, cold. But from being a pretty full pot, there's not much left there now. However, I've got a lot more to go in. All this. You can see it's been sitting on the sink now for quite a while. See that mould on everything? Look at that. So it's way past its time to be empty. Yucky, yucky. That is really sludgy. I've got my water again as usual. I'll leave that for another, well, it's really, well, what are we in now? virtually in the second month of spring, so one would hope that the salty flies would be coming soon. I have seen them in some of my pots, but clearly they're not in this one. Look at all that wandering dew, or scurvy weed as I know it to be, how it's just taken over this garden. And not to mention it's growing up again everywhere in the backyard, because I haven't yet had a chance to dig it all up because it's such a big job. So at the moment I just keep whippersnipping it. Pot number 2. I didn't actually show you the contents from this last time because I couldn't be bothered actually. It's still beautiful. It's still a little bit dry, this soil. Add some water to that, it'll be perfect. Okay, there we go. So this hasn't been sitting on the bench as long, doesn't have as much water in it, but it's got lots of grease-proof paper. It's not as full, that one. And there are some gaps in this. What's that? Nothing. There's some gaps around the side there, so I might just try and pack them up a bit. This is a good one to do a test in because it's not in the ground properly. So I can see if anything does try to dig it up. Again, haven't done anything to this for a month. I cannot remember what was in here, but it looks like there could have been a lot of paper. We use a lot of baking paper when we're cooking, so unless it's wet all the time, it will take a bit longer to decompose. You can see there, must have been a lot of paper in this one. The rest of it though is pretty much all gone. Still a little bit like not quite soil yet, so it's a little bit stodgy, but not bad. A little bit dry, you can see some ants getting in there now. Now normally I wouldn't wait a month, I'd be filling that up quicker than that, but I haven't done any cooking lately. So this waste has been accumulating for quite a few weeks as well. And there's a lot of water in here too. Ew, look at that. Nice and clean now. That's not very full. Look at the mosquito larva was in the water. And this is the pot where it's not deep in the ground because I couldn't dig it in because of the roots that were in here. And nothing's happened to it, nothing's dug around it. The only bad thing, of course, it's nourishing all this scurvy weed. Now that is a big job for another day. Thanks for watching.